time to look for arrowheads. Well, call me crazy, but I'm headed back to my field that I've looked twice already, but we've had a lot of rain. So the farmer says it's okay to drive back here. That's a lot of water, so I guess we're just gonna put in four-wheel drive and go for it and hope we don't sink in. Yeah, no sweat. Yeah, there's some places I could go today that are a little more questionable, real hit and miss. Or I can go here. And I don't know, just with the amount of things that have come out of this field, and every time it rains it could turn something else up. I think my time is best spent out here. And if you'd have told me that on 4th of July weekend I'd still be looking at dirt like that, I'd have never believed it. But that's just the way this year has gone. So, yep. Wish me luck. I hope I have the camera back on. Okay, this is a good sign. First pass right across the field. I just can't believe that after 2 times I would miss this sitting out like this. I think it's just been uncovered. Yep, nice little hole point. Great way to start. Hopefully it's the first of a couple. Okay, coming back across the next row. It's broke, but again, that's got to be a recent uncovered. Sitting right on top. Okay, I'll get back to you. Well, here we go again. I can't imagine missing this. Yep, another slate piece. Haven't touched it. I see it broken at both holes. I doubt I have anything else from that one. It doesn't look familiar, but let's take a look at it. Wow, that would have been beautiful. Look at the color in that. What do we got going on here? We have a little concaveness there on both sides. My goodness. That might have been pretty spectacular. It doesn't go, yeah, that doesn't go to anything else I've found here. Oh, look at the color on that. I don't know if you can see that banding on the slate. Oh, look here. We have another little pilot hole? No, just the 2 regular holes. Wow. Okay, glad I came. Glad you got to see that. I'll get back to you. Okay, I finished looking at the primary site and I'm over on the field next to it that had not been plowed for a number of years. This is where I found the bottom half of that Thebes. Just thought I'd give this a once over as well. Just because of the heavy rain, and again, I'm sure I didn't miss that one last time I was here. Let's see what it looks like. It looks, oh, it's a blunt point. It's an interesting looking base there, isn't it? A little bit older, kind of like the Thebes point, a little bit older. Yep. Okay, well, yep, glad I jumped over here. Found that. Not a lot of this field left, but I might make my, there's a lot of area here that's kind of a lowland, and I'm going to make my way out across there and see if I can find any sandbars or high spots that aren't real noticeable. So find anything else, I'll get back to you. Okay, well, we'll just do a quick look at what I found here today. Broke. Little base. Another little base. Hopefully I can match those up with something sometime. Crude something. It's a little, I think that's a little perforator. There's that little complete point I found in that first row. Come on, there we go. Interesting thing about this point, this base is ground really smooth. You can kind of see it there. I'll zoom in on it. Probably a little older, but not sure what that is. This base reminds me of something a little older too. Come on, camera. So it's reworked. It has grinding too. Alright, so I want to talk about this piece here. I don't know if you can see the color on that. I'll get it wet here in a minute. So what we're looking at, pretty sure, is a biconcave Adena Gorket. And the reason I think it's Adena is that, again, biconcave, or I guess it could have been a quadriconcave, but it's very typical of that culture. And the Adenas were known to drill from one side. So you can see that that has drilling from just this side. Same here, drilling from one side until it perforated the other side. Maybe they reamed those holes out a little bit. I looked at those scratches to see if they're just random scratches, or I don't really see anything there. As far as like a figure or a design. It's interesting how the edge of this is so ground. You can see this, all the scratch marks there and there. So I'm going to get it wet so you can kind of see the banding and the color. It's got like some reddish bands coming through it as well. So yeah, I mean, it's really kind of neat to get another piece of the mystery of that site. I do have some nice Adena pieces from there. I do have an Adena cash blade from there. This was found probably 20 steps away from that undrilled Gorket. All the other slate that I found out there would be a little bit more typical of like a late archaic, but again, this is definitely Adena, and I don't know. I think it's a modern break, and hopefully the rest of this or another piece of this will show up, because that, yeah, biconcave, that would be very cool to have. Okay, well, thanks for coming along today. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I've got one more place to look. I stopped there, and the farmer, he's planted beans. They're not up yet, but with the 2 inches of rain that we got, he would rather that I wait a day or two and see if it dries out here. So hopefully I'll have another chance to get back into a field. Okay, well, until next time, this is Commissioner Tom signing off.